Welcome to our Stories One. I am Sima Ghodrati, your coach for life. Thank you for being here with me. As you know, we have two powers or two faculties in this world that we can use them to help us to understand ourselves better and find the purpose of our lives in this world. One of these tools is our mind. Our mind has two tools that it can use to help us to understand ourselves. One of them is our thoughts and the other one is our feelings. But we want to talk about mind and heart. Today, a lot of people were asking or seeking or searching or researching about what is mind, what is heart? Are these the part of our actually body organs, and is it just like our hands or our legs or our kidneys, or is it just has a specific purpose that we still don't understand? I believe that from what I have learned from inner peace and also what I've learned from the teachings of the religion called Baha'i Faith, because I also believe that the science and religion should work hand in hand. So I believe that our mind, which comes in this world fully blank, it's pure and fully blank, and there's nothing in it, and it will get programmed by the environment and the culture and the society that we're living with, right? And those programs are different in any part of the world. That's why we have different identity, different nationality, different taste, different culture, different food. Everything is just different because we're exposed to and we've been programmed with a totally different environment. But we also have this beautiful heart that comes in this world with fully loaded. It has the potentials of everything. But we did not program that. You see, when it comes to this world, is look at the heart as a mind rich in gems. It's a mind that has love in it, has trust in it, has truthfulness in it, has success in it. Everything is within that mind. And we don't have to put anything in that mind. We just have to learn to tap it and use those beautiful powers. But in order for us to tap the mind which is our heart, we need to use our mind, friends. We need to learn who we are in this physical world, and we need to understand the two beautiful tools that the mind has, thoughts and feelings. When we understand those two, we can actually learn how to tap the power of our heart, how to get there, how to find that beautiful mind, which is, as I said, I did not say that. The founder of the Baha'i Faith said, years ago, says, regard men as mind rich in gems of inestimable value. Education can alone cause it to reveal its treasure and enable mankind to benefit therefrom. So I need to understand what is that education he's talking about. If we are supposed to look at every human being as a mind rich in gem, but we're not seeing them. We can't see it physically, but he also talks about education. So is that the education that I need to start reflecting and thinking, how can I program my mind, which would be a right education to help me to reach to the power of my heart and to enter that beautiful mind or enter that beautiful sacred place that it's already full of potentials. As I said, the heart came to this world with fully loaded. Someone else, I'm going to say someone else, but we all know our Creator, God, has already filled the heart with all His characteristic. All the religion talks about, I made you as my own image. So our heart is full of those beautiful characteristics and potentials and virtues that we as human, we can think that God has those virtues, right? So, but we cannot reach our heart unless we learn to purify our mind. When we learn to purify our mind, it means to understand, very simply, understand our thoughts and our feelings. And how do we purify our thoughts, friends? I'm going to talk to you about the easiest way to replace or purify our mind is every time there is a negative thought comes, oppose it with the stronger thought of peace. A beautiful quotation is from Abdul Baha, which is the son of Baha'u'llah, the founder of the Baha'i faith. He said, when a thought of war comes, oppose it with a stronger thought of peace. A thought of hatred must be destroyed with the stronger thought of love. Now, when the thought of war comes, so what are those thoughts? The first thoughts are the self-destructing thoughts, right? Oh, I'm a bad person. Oh, I did something wrong. Or we're constantly criticizing ourselves. So when we get to know our thoughts and our feelings, the first thing we need to do is we need to learn to replace those thoughts that we have, those negative thoughts that we have towards ourselves, replace them with the loving, kind words. We're going to try something right now. So we're going to close our eyes. Please close your eyes. And when there is a thought comes towards you and says something negative, all you have to do, learn to witness your thought, look at it, and say, thank you very much for telling me I am this, I am that, or so and so is this, so and so is that. Repeat the thought that is coming to you and say, thank you very much. I heard your message. Your job is over. You're free to go. See, we are going to give up that fight, friends. When we give up that fight, we learn to love ourselves. Nothing becomes scary. Nothing becomes heavy feelings. Everything goes away because those thoughts are there to be seen. Same thing as feelings. Every thought comes, it will awaken the feelings with us. As I said earlier, we have two tools that mind uses, right? One of them is thoughts, the other one is feelings. But our feelings, which creates, it comes after any thoughts, is nothing but bunch of hormones, friends, okay? Because our physical and our emotional part, it's works with those hormones. They're chemicals based on our nervous system, our brain, our immune system, that when the brain decides that if we're in danger, so it will produce some cortisols or produces different hormones, right? When we're happy, we have serotonin, we have oxytocin. All these things are produced by our mind to help the body to allow us to be exactly use those emotional to be who we are. For example, if I'm in a very joyful environment, I will be dancing, I will be happy. That's my serotonin. And if I am sad and crying, so those are different hormones that is being produced by my mind, right? But one of the things is very important, friends, is we can't get stuck to any of these feelings. It's wonderful to experience them for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even an hour, a couple of hours, but we cannot get stuck into those feelings and our mind believes that we are grieving forever, or we are sad forever, or we are angry forever, because that affects our immune system, that affects our nervous system, that affects our whole system, right? We need to understand we can see those feelings, we can understand and experience them, but we need to learn not to get stuck to them. The way we learn not to stuck to them, because we learn to measure them. Am I being angry and am I being sad for an hour, or am I being angry the whole day or 2 days or 2 weeks? When that happens, remember, we're stuck in that thought. So we need to learn to see that thought, say thank you to those thoughts, see them, witness them, let them go. And then we have to also able to realize those feelings are affecting part of our body. We have to learn to take a deep breath, release those energies, and allow those feelings to visit us, friends. I am Sima Ghodrati, your coach for life. Thank you for being here with me.